Today we will create a real feature for a real production application using a multi-agent junior developer called CleanCoder. CleanCoder is not just another open source clone of Devin which exceeds in the SWE benchmark but totally useless when coming to production applications. CleanCoder is intended to create the applications step by step, feature by feature, work with existing code base. You can clone CleanCoder from my GitHub, GregorD1A1 CleanCoder. Just follow the instruction here to set up it in your local environment. And the production application we will work on today is the tagzili.pl, my startup, which is intended to memorize deceased persons. For now it's running in localhost, but I'm ensuring you this is a real production application. You can go to tagzili.pl and check it out that it's that I'm not faking you, it's really here. And here you can create a memorial profile of the dead person with description how that person have been living, where does that person studied, provide some additional information about how did you remember that person, and write about hobbies of that person, and so on. And now I want to add additional page to that memorial profile. I want to add page about the important events in the life of that person, like wedding or graduation or whatever. In my project directory, I already have prepared a design created by graphic designer with that section that should look like that. So task of AI today will be to create exactly the same page and route it into appropriate place in the application. Let's start. First of all, let's define task here in the task variable, providing information also that design is already prepared by graphic designer and it should use it. My application already has an additional knowledge about the project to look for designs, and I also asked it to use some another memorial profile page as a reference to make the code more consistent with another pages of our application. Also, I will provide a JSON that our frontend will receive from backend to our AI know which variables it should use. Let's just copy it from here and paste. Okay, so now we can start our application. First module is started is the researcher module, which enters the project directory of our application, check out different folders looking for files that we need to use, checks out different files also, and from that files chooses that we really need further to work on them, and leaves behind all the rest to keep the context of AI clean. And as we can see, he chosen some files. In my opinion, he chose a lot. Definitely we will need the memorial profile.view, which is parent page of all the memorial pages. Some memorial profiles as CSS common styles maybe could be needed. Achievement space as a reference, additional description page as a reference, obviously, but we can ask him to remove some unnecessary pages to make our context shorter. Okay, here all the pages are chosen. Sometimes we need to ask UC manually enter and ask him to remove some of the pages, but mainly if we even not doing it, still it will work, but maybe with a little bit longer context. Let's hit OK, and now we come into the planner module, which actually creates a plan about what we need to do with our files. So let's see. Planner module also has a vision possibilities, so he can check out actually our PNG design and create on the base of it the appropriate code. Also interesting thing about planner that it actually generates 3 plans in the parallel, and after that chooses the best of the 3 automatically. So that's why we're making the planner even more intelligent. So as we can see, he provided here code for our newly created important event page. Looks, I think, ok. It uses common styles like in other pages on our application, so I like it. Code here looking okay. What I don't like about that he is not actually written the styles, and I will ask him to do it because next module will not have a vision possibility. After that, he also writes appropriate change proposition for a memorial profile page. That steps 3 and 4 actually don't need it, So now, after we have his plan proposition, we can ask him to adjust it according to our criteria. We provided our manual commentary and let's wait him to correct his plan accordingly. Okay, he provided a complete code, but forgot to provide a step 2 here. Okay, let's ask him again to provide a complete plan with complete code. Basically, when doing your planner module, it's sometimes needed to make that few iterations of adjusting your plan. So now we have a plan that looks good. I think code is completed. We have a complete code for a newly created page and also code adjustments for a parent page. And after we accepted our plan, the executor agent started its work. Executor has a set of tools that allowing him to introduce the changes into the file system. Executor now wants to call his first tool, and let me show you a magic trick. For now, in the Morals profile page folder, there is no important event page. But if I hit OK, voila! Important events page appeared here. Let's see what's inside. We have some code, okay. After that, it wants to add the import to our member profile page to import our important events component. Let's hit OK, and we can see our import appeared here. After that, it wants to add the component definition after the line 58, which is here. And thus also let's accept it. It is added. Super. And next, most important, to add it into the template. We can see after line 28, which is I think also a good change. Let's agree for that. Important image page added here. Now CleanCoder thinks that he introduced all the needed change and calls the final response function. After that function is called, we automatically check in for logs. And if they are correct, it's allowing human to end the conversation, but if not, CleanCoder starting automatically trying to resolve a problem. But for now, let's see how does our page looks like. And we can see it is created. We have our photos. It looking not bad. What I don't like here is the photo format. It's sometimes big, sometimes small. Let's ask him to make it more standard size. And also I want to make that months and day divided by dot, not by that strange I. Okay, so I ask him to introduce the correction, and here he will try to improve the style of our photo frame. Let's see if it will help. Okay, now it's looking much better. All the photos are same size. Next, let's improve that that separator between day and month. Okay, let's see what it's going to change. And it actually wants to change that computer property event date to add here comma instead of I, which is really logical, but not comma what I'm talking about. I want to have a dot here. Now it should be okay. Let's see. Code been changed for a dot, and we have on our page dot also. Amazing. And now we have our pages with important events done perfectly. I will place the link to a CleanCoder in the description of video. If you will have any questions about using it or will meet any problems, feel free to ask me right in the commentaries. I will be happy to help you with that. So thank you for watching, guys, and see you later.